Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. They said, say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah. Frozen, neck is frozen, catch me rolling, I'm the chosen. Snow is falling, Elfie's calling, check my list twice, most of y'all done. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing, favorite season. They say Nick, what you got up in that bag, yeah. I got racks in my sack or in my bag, yeah.
What's happening, everybody? 6 p.m. or therefore their close up. What's happening? It's your boy Onyx once again, recording the podcast that you love to hate or hate to love or whatever you want to call it. Going full nerd. Happy holidays, everybody. This is the last Going Full Nerd podcast recording before Christmas. Christmas time. It's coming, folks. It's coming. And, I'm going to switch it up. But, every year I do it. I put the hoe in holidays. So don't be mad. But just remember, the hoes are for everybody. Yeah, anyway, let me stop clowning. But check this out. You see the title of today's show. Let me refresh you on today's. Remember, this is I Put the Hoe in Holiday 2020 edition, but don't ask me about The Mandalorian. And there's a reason why I don't want you to ask me about The Mandalorian is, number one, I'm not going to talk about it. And number two, I want to watch it again so that I could give that review of the second half of the season with some flavor, with some power, with the emphasis on why I've been making the statement that Star Wars is starting to look a hell of a lot greater than Star Trek. But I digress. We do not start talking about whatever we're going to talk about today without doing a shameless plug. Shameless plug kicks off a little something like this. Thank you for watching the podcast here on youtube.com/goingfullnerd. Appreciate it. Make yourself known in the chat. Hit it with the thumbs up. Hit it with the like. Hit it with the subscribe button. Hit it with a share. That is awesome. That is what I need from you. Then you can also check out the audio podcast, which we're recording this for, on this home of anchor.fm/goingfullnerd. And you can also check it out on Spotify, iTunes Radio, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you consume your podcast listening wants, needs, and desires. Okay. Then lastly, but not least, you can watch me do some video game streaming on goingfullnerd.stream or on Twitch, twitch.com, or is it twitch.tv? I can't remember anymore, but on the Twitch app, you can look for Going Full Nerd. I think I got everything other than, remember to watch me. Well, now watch. Oh my gosh, I'm just going all crazy. Remember to follow me on Twitter. That's Onyx, ONYXXX1969. And you can check out the latest in comic book news and buy some cool comic book merchandise on goingfullnerd.com. All right, now that I got the shameless plug out the way, peep this. Christmas is next weekend. All right, this is something we cool with this. Holiday season is in full swing. So whether it's Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Christmas, Festivus for the rest of us, enjoy this time. Okay. Now, with it being in full swing, I'm not 100% Grinch. Okay. I'm not 100% Grinch, but I told you why I'm not going to answer any questions about the Mandalorian. All right? Period. It's got to get my proper 2 cents. I need to watch it. They had some revelations. I'm not going to get into it. I know people that still have not watched it, still have not watched the season finale. So let's zip the lips. Let's go on with something else. Now, with that being said, I plan on talking about everything else or some other random stuff that you may or may not know about or even want to hear about. But hey, that's why I put the hoe in holidays. I'm hoeing it up right now. Ho ho ho. So sit back, enjoy the ride. Oh man, but today was the day. Today was the day, man. Today was the day. If you've been listening to the podcast, if you've been watching the YouTube channel, I could tell you for a fact, I've been trying to secure the bag. I've been trying to get a hold of the Xbox Series X. And I mean, I was like straight up robot fighter. I mean, really, really robot fighter because we all know the trials and tribulations. It was like, okay, Walmart got him. Oh, okay, GameStop got him. Oh, the military exchange got him. Oh, wait a minute, Best Buy, we got him. No, we ain't got him. And it would be like, you get on and you like, yo, I got to fight these robots in order to get it. So I would log online. I would get online. I would be like, yo, get on, refresh my screen. And I'd be like, yo, get everything. I was getting it in the cart. And I was like, yeah, we about to get it on. We about to get it on. And then the on and be like, oh no, Onyx, you think you kidding? You think you kidding? An Xbox Series X? Get out of here with that. We control this and we're going to resell these Xboxes for thousands and thousands of dollars. That's right. You know what? Your boy wasn't having it. I was patient. I was relentless and I got through. I was actually lucky. I wish I could hit the lottery like that. But your boy was able, hold on, hold on. I was able to secure, I was able to secure the bag, folks. I got one. I got it. And you know what? I ain't got time to do no unboxing videos and all that stuff. Everybody done did it already because all those, famous YouTubers, all those people with millions of subscribers, your Lamar Wilsons and your Dame Drops had already had their, stuff. And I was out here struggling because there was no way I was gonna pay a G for just an Xbox Series X. They kiss my behind. All right. And I think I need to pour the adult beverage on that one. I really do. But what I'm going to say is this, and I'm going to put it out there. And this is the thing. So I got the Xbox Series X. I spent most of the morning transferring data, putting it where it needed to be put, doing my thing. And I realized one thing. It looks good. It's great. It's cool. But you know what? I mean, without new games, it's just a more powerful Xbox. It's cool. I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, it cost a little more because in order to beat the bots, I had to buy a bundle. And a bundle usually gives you stuff you don't want. But luckily, this bundle they had was pretty decent. It had some stuff in it that I wanted, so I'm good. I mean, I had to roll back on some things that I wanted to buy for myself. Like I was going to get a new comfy chair to do the podcast in. I'm going to hold off a few weeks for that. Save up a couple extra bucks, get that right. But it is what it is. But you know what? In the words of my man King Kong, I'm going to throw a little shout out to him. He's on Twitch, King Kong XB1 Gaming. I'm gonna give a little shout out to my man. But like he says, I got it. I secured the bag. Now what? Let's go. I'm gonna start playing, which leads me into an announcement for 2021. And this is before I get into the New Year's show, which I'm gonna do next week. Before New Year's, I might do something on New Year's. I don't know. it depends on how I feel. I might even take next Sunday off. I don't know. I don't know. But here goes the deal. And this is the thing. What I am going to say is this. I am starting and refining, and I'm going to do a gaming playlist on YouTube. I've been practicing on Twitch, which is why I mentioned Twitch in a shameless plug. The language is a little strong, like you ain't used to that. I can't control what other people say. I mean, I can mute them, but then it looks stupid when I'm talking to myself and there's nobody watching, because it's going to be new. I got to get people going. But you'll get more information on that in 2021, along with the new format, or shall I say, return of an old format on the Going Full Nerd um, YouTube channel. So that's just a little something to look for. But let's talk about the news, and then we're going to cut this short because football is happening. I got to get myself ready. My Giants, my New York Giants are playing at 8 o'clock. I mean, I could care less if they go to the playoffs. I just want to watch, and these are my peeps. I got to do my thing. So peep this out, yo. So fresh from Fox Entertainment, aka what I call Disney Light. Hey, man, I remember back in the 70s, I used to watch a TV show called Fantasy Island. Y'all remember that or heard of that? With Mr. Rock and Tattoo. Hervé Villechaize and Ricardo Montalban. Then they did, I think it was a Bloomhouse remake video movie. They did one with my man Pena, Luis from, what is it? My man Luis from Ant-Man, and it's like, okay, we good on this, all right? We good, okay. And the movie, it was a B movie. It was a straight B movie, you know. Well, just to let you know, it was announced last week. December. Well, it was announced a couple of days ago, last week, whatever you want to call it. Depends on how you look at how your world goes. December 15th, it was talked about. Summer 2021, we're getting a contemporary version of the iconic drama Fantasy Island. Yo, I got the press release from Fox and Sony. It's co-produced Sony, Fox. They're gonna Fantasy Island is going to be a modern semi-anthology series that delves into what if questions, both big and small, those things that keep us awake at night. All right, so I mean, stop me if I'm wrong. Do I really need to worry about what if scenarios now? I mean, I'm living a what if scenario. I mean, you got government shutdowns looming, you got a pandemic, you got all this stuff. Do I need to go to Fantasy Island and worry about a what if? Because if you remember from the old school TV show and even from the movie they made last year, Fantasy Island be jacking people up. I mean, you get these fantasies, but these fantasies was like old monkey paws type stuff. I want this, but then you have to deal with the repercussions. I mean, 2020 is in my tail already. I mean, I don't think I could handle what if scenarios. I don't need any what if scenarios. What if it is what it is? Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at this. Let me see what else. Here's the thing. I'm looking at the press release for the Fox series. The Fox series has not announced any cast. And thanks, Ken. Appreciate it. Keep up the coffee reviews on Twitter. Your boy, I watch him. It is what it is. I love some coffee. I got to cut back. I got the jitters, man. But, yeah, Peter Dinklage was in it. And, here's my deal. Here's my thing. How often are we going to go to the well on 1970 shows? Are you going to bring up Happy Days back? Laverne and Shirley? Are we going to put modern takes on those? Love American Style. You remember that? That's good. That could be a real doozy right now. You bring that one back. They did Battlestar Galactica. They're going to bring Battlestar Galactica again. Again. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Sip of the adult beverage, folks. But it is what it is. So, hey, we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. It's just been greenlit. They got directors, they got producers, no stars added as of yet. But speaking of adding stars, you like that segue. You like that segue. And I go into the superhero stuff next because that's what I do. That's what I like. All right, check this out. So we're taking a good look. We'll take a nice little look at take a good little look over at let's take Black Adam, The Rock. So we got Warner Brothers, all right. We got the DC extended universe, we got the superheroes and all that stuff. And it's like, okay, so we got we got The Rock as Black Adam. They just made an announcement recently that they have cast a Netflix star as Cyclone. Now, for some of you who don't follow comic books like that, that's actually pretty darn that's pretty darn cool. I mean, honestly, Black Adam is actually setting up The Rock in Black Adam. A lot of people were looking at that and they were like, okay, yeah, we're cool. We could do that. We're good. We're going to get him. We're going to have him fight Shazam. We're going to get that going. No. Okay. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes. The Rock isn't going to always be The Rock ain't going to be a bad guy. Not a true bad guy. So this movie is looking like it's setting up to be a Justice Society of America movie. Okay. So you got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Let me do it in my Kevin Hart voice. You got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Okay. You got The Rock. All right, you got The Rock getting ready to do his thing. And now you have Quintessa Swindell. She's going to bring a character known as Cyclone to life. Now, Cyclone in the comic books is traditionally a young, freckled, redhead girl, but that's okay. That's okay. Quintessa Swindell is, not that, but, diversity. It is what it is. But we're going to get that. So we look like we're going to get a Justice Society of America live action in the Black Adam movie. Now, it's a big deal, because you got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Okay. Then you're also going to throw in there, you've got Noah Centino from All the Boys I've Loved Before as Atom Smasher, who is, he grows, he's like a giant man, but he's got super strength, that type of thing. For you people who are not familiar with these guys from DC Comics, I like DC Comics. I got my Nightwing shirt on. It is what it is. They haven't cast Hawkman or Dr. Fate yet. And these are two characters that are basically going to be in this movie. So we're getting the Justice Society, and the way they're twisting the comic books around right now, it looks like by the time the Black Adam movie with The Rock is out there, he's going to be transformed into that anti-hero. He's going to be that Punisher type guy, for Warner Brothers. Because lo and behold, if you read in comic books and they got DC Comics Future State, they announced the new Justice League lineup, and Black Adam is fighting alongside Superman as a member of the Justice League. Crazy, crazy, crazy. It is something else. It's something else. All right, so let's move on. This is the last thing, because we started off talking about video games. And I'm going to end it with video games. And then I'm going to answer a couple of questions from the chat. And here's the key. Here's the key. All right. Here's the thing. So we had a release of a video game called Cyberpunk 2077. It's based off a role-playing game, your Dungeons and Dragons type stuff. And, I was big into that as a kid. I never played Cyberpunk 2077, but this was supposed to be the biggest video game release of the year. And it has been met by trouble. Now, I mean, you have people posting, they got character generation. I mean, it is an adult rated video game. I mean, any video game where you got created character, you make your facial features, you make your body. I do it in Madden, I do it in 2K21, I did it in Rory McIlroy Golf, but this one had you picking out the size of your junk. And that was like, whoa, that's a little too much now. But from what I understand about the game, I've never played it, didn't do too much into it. I just read news reports, and they say that's part of the gameplay. So Be it what it may be. Like I'm not getting it. Darn sure not getting it because I got grandkids in the house. Hey, no, I can see my grandson. Hey, oh no, 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 no. Bad enough we rocking with Grand Theft Auto, and you got strippers coming over in Grand Theft Auto, but that's a whole different story. But what we're going to say is, I mean, it's going to be so much. It's a Polish video game studio called CD Project Red. They've been building this, and it's the hype. The hype on this has been like over a decade, over 10 years. I mean, they've got special Xbox controllers and branded systems and things like that. And Keanu Reeves is a star in it. So it's a lot of that stuff. It's kind of cool. But here's the thing, you know, we were promised as console players. Now, computer players, from what I understand, they're getting taken care of. They are pretty good, and it's all cool. I'm good with the computer players. People, I'm not going to compare PC, Xbox, PlayStation. It is what it is. But the game was made so badly for the consoles. It has led Sony to pull it from its online store and then issue refunds. So a game has been real bad. Now, excuse me, I talk about video games and I talk real bad about certain video games. I talk bad about Madden, though I play it religiously because it really doesn't seem like it's been updated over the years. I talk about Call of Duty. I get frustrated. It's like blah, 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 blah. I'm not happy with anything, but I still love them. I still love all this stuff. But here goes the deal. When you release a game and a major game console producer pulls it from their online store and tells you to kick rocks, I'm giving money back. Wow. That says a lot. That says a lot. It says full of errors, almost virtually unplayable, characters running on barely functional artificial intelligence, incompatible with the older gaming consoles meant to support it, meaning your Xbox Ones and your PlayStation 4s. I mean, it is crazy. And I don't think I've come across a game that bad. So here's the deal. Video games, here's my deal. And this is the deal. Video game companies, video game creators, let's put this out here. If you're going to make a game, okay, please do it to the best of your ability and put it out there. We all know you're trying to make money. Don't fall into the lure of we got to get this out by Christmas. We got to get this out by this holiday. We got to do this. We got to do that. I don't understand there's timelines. But when developing software, hey, I'm going to give you this. I used to be a project manager dealing with software development. Listen, scope creep will kill you. Okay? Over promising and under delivering will kill you. That is bad. Ask these companies. I think the best video game out there, in my humble opinion, and I'm not talking about because it's popular, playability, or whatever, is because they made it work. And that is Rockstar with Grand Theft Auto 5. They haven't released anything but a bunch of updates. And that game is still playable to this day. To this day. Okay? And it's decent. All right? Everything else, we just play because we want to play it. It is what it is. But anyway, let's go into the chat. Let me take a look at a couple of things. I told you I'm not answering Mandalorian questions. I'm going to make a video and then you can post all the questions you want in the comment section of that one. It is what it is. Okay, let's take another look. Boom. What do I think of the new Batman with the former Twilight Star? You know what? I'm going to tell you. I think he'll be an okay Batman. It looks okay. They're going to do it. Matt Reeves is going to do his thing. Here's the thing. I don't think he embodies a Bruce Wayne to me. He's not slick, smooth enough to be a Bruce Wayne. I'm sorry, Sparkly Batman. I've got a couple of videos up on the YouTube channel. I got a couple of audio podcasts up talking about Sparkly Batman. It is what it is. My favorite Batman was Christian Bale. A lot of people love Ben Affleck. Hey, it is what it is. If you're talking about recent movies, all time, hey, rest in peace, Adam West. You are the Batman for the ages. Shout out to Kevin Conroy, too, for the animated side. I mean, I think I just said everybody, didn't I? Michael Keaton. Yeah, I liked all the Batmans. It is what it is. They all got their good points, but, we'll see how Matt Reeves does the directorial with this one. I mean, the pictures they showed me of an emo looking Bruce Wayne. Yeah, hold on to that, folks. Hold on to that. Yeah, and I think the '80s stuff is coming back. I mean, with the Dungeons and Dragons, they ventured forth on Stranger Things with that during the last Stranger Things. It's making a big deal. It's a big deal of it. People are playing Dungeons and Dragons and stuff online. I mean, it makes me wish I hadn't have gave all of my old vintage first edition books and stuff like that to my god brother. I know he's probably got it like, yo, I'm about to I'm about to get paid off this, son, if he hasn't already done so. But it is what it is. Matter of fact, I probably need to send a note to that joke and see if he still got that. Yo, takesies backsies over 40 years, right? I don't think so. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey everybody, I'm hitting that line. I'm getting ready to do it. I try not to run over 25, 30 minutes. But this is the deal, folks. This is the deal. I don't know if I'm going to do a show yet next Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do a live podcast recording. I may just record. But hey, be on the lookout. I am going to talk about the last 4 episodes of Mandalorian, to include that epic season finale. I am going to talk about that. I'm going to make the video. I'm going to breathe on that. But please check out. I'm going to make a gaming playlist. I'm going to make a gaming playlist on YouTube. So you can also check it out on Facebook. Go Gaming with Onyx. Look for me. You'll get people in there. You'll get my boy Dame Drop Slide in. I'm going to shout him out, call him out. We're going to show his real gameplay. He acts like he's the big bong bong. We're going to catch him. We're going to catch him slipping on the Xbox one of these days. And I'm going to record it and we're going to do a video. We're going to pop that out there. We're going to get that going. But anyway, folks, as always, like I always like to say, please make sure you have a safe, happy holiday. If, and I'm going to say it again, if you got something that you really, really want to say, don't say something bad about somebody. Let me say it. Send me a note on Twitter. I'll say it for you. I will. I promise I will. And lastly, but not least, we're going to hit you with that funky outro music, holiday style. And here we go. Ooh, wait a minute. I guess I should turn it up. Y'all know I had to hit it with my little flavor. My little flavor. On that funky outro music. Peace, y'all, and I'm out of here. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hey, thanks again for joining in. Please make sure you share the video. Make sure you share the audio podcast. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Festivus for the rest of us, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you celebrate during this time of year. Do it to the best of your ability, and please do it safely. We're going to get into the new year. We're going to make it rock out. And hey, it is what it is. Hey, you can also go to Streamlab, goingfullnerd.stream, okay, and you can donate to the podcast. Please, anything helps. $5, $2, whatever. You can also check out the link inside the YouTube video if you want to donate to charity, Children's Miracle Network Hospitals. You got until the 31st to get that tax deduction. Peace. And triumphant.